The sport of boxing just took a massive hit today. If you didn't know, Logan Paul versus Dylan Danis and Tommy Fury versus KSI just went down today, and this may have been one of the worst performances I've ever seen. And I've watched game film on Adam 22's wife, and this was worse than that. Let's start off with the main event, the fight everybody wanted to see, which should have been the actual main event, which was Dylan Danis versus Logan Paul. Where do I even begin with this pile of ass? This shit was more ass than Milam TX, dog. Dylan Danis, you cannot be talking crazy and put that out on tape. He was talking all this shit, talking about he's a gangster, you don't mess with me, you don't cross me. Putting out all these pictures of Nina and Logan's wife, which I honestly think was a very overreaction. I mean, she's over 30 years old. You expect somebody who's 30 years old to not have a couple bodies, to not be with some men, you feel me? I mean, women like it too. And if they don't, you're just doing your job wrong as a man. And I've seen Blueface say that he knocked down 1,000 women, which honestly, even as a dude, that shit is nasty. 1,000 women? That's just too much, man. Boy has ED, every single STD in the book, probably created some sort of new virus, but nobody says anything. But with Nina, like 30 pictures show up, or like it's probably even less, I don't even know how many, I couldn't even bother to count. It's getting all this hate, same for the streets, but dudes do the exact same thing, rappers do the exact same thing, and nobody says anything. But alright, okay. But this fight, oh my god, Dylan was talking all that shit. At the press conferences, he was like, yeah, what you gonna do? Threw a mic at Logan, which is the most damage Logan has took in the past 3 days, because Dylan Danis threw more punches at Logan's security than Logan himself. He fought more after than during the goddamn fight, dude. This shit was dookie as fuck. My guy even spread his legs open for Logan during the middle of the fight. You know how crazy that is? And not only that, the supposed multiple jiu-jitsu, multiple-time world record champion, he calls himself the world's best grappler, saying that he's a gangster, saying that he's him, all these sparring videos he made, saying how he would beat his ass, talking all of this shit. And he tried to headlock him, and he couldn't even bring him down. Oh my god, dude, this was an embarrassment. Is it just me, or does anybody else hate like Dylan Danis' build? Like, I just hate his player build. It's so annoying to me. Like, him just existing just makes my life worse. I can't explain it. And maybe it's his antics too. He thinks he's him like that. He thinks he's a quote-unquote gangster, a mobster. Somebody like if you mess with him, you're done. But I just hate his player build. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or not. But the dude just looks like a failed attempt at joining Khabib. He couldn't even talk trash to Logan either. He could only say things about Nina, which in honesty, in my opinion, is really low. It just shows like him. Like he's not that guy. He's overrated as fuck. He's not him. And even his daddy Conor McGregor had to disown him. He put out a tweet saying that was a good fight from Dylan Danis. 5 hours later, that shit's deleted, gone. I mean, bro was even trying to suck his D in the middle of the fucking match too. Dude, you're talking all this shit about Nina, but you just pulled one out in the middle of the ring. I don't even think Dylan Meatmunchers can defend that one. Ah, man, I can't believe people thought this guy would win, or do anything for that matter. Not to mention, he looks like he smells like 2 cases of Bounce That Ass, which doesn't help his trial at all. And some people say he just did this for the money, like the Dylan Meat Riders, saying he did this for the money, he did this for the clout. Lads, I can guarantee you this. If Dylan actually wanted bread and clout for the rest of his life, he would have won this fight. So he was trying. He's just ass at boxing. He's just ass at fighting. He is still riding the wave off of one win, which was half a decade ago, probably even longer, and eating Conor McGregor's meat. That's his entire career. One fight and Conor McGregor. Without that, he's a nobody, a no one. He was talking all this shit just to end up like this after the fight. He looked worse than Logan. And I'm telling you, if he wanted bread, he would have won this fight and then fought more and even more. He would have gone crazy. He would have blown up. But now his stocks are low. Ah, man, and like the Dylan Meat Riders are saying that he's just doing this for the clout, he wasn't even trying, Mate, he was trying. He's just ass at boxing. There's a reason why he ducks everybody. There's a reason why he's an internet warrior. There's a reason why he's all talk. Cause the dude can't fight for shit, man. Oh my god, I'm so glad Logan, cleared the fraud allegations. I've never liked Dylan. I've been trying to tell dudes for years now. Dylan Danis is all talk. I don't get how people didn't see that, man. I can't believe he was talking all that, saying he's a gangster, saying he's a real boxer, saying he would put him on his ass, saying all this, and he just does that, man. That's an embarrassment to the sport. And I hope he gets fined. I hope he gets something. Because this is a robbery, so not only to the people that, paid for this pay-per-view, if you paid for this, you're the one that got robbed, man. I feel bad for whoever paid for this. I watched it illegally and I still feel robbed. But that's just me though. And I'm not saying that Logan was like Mike Tyson out there, like fucking Floyd Mayweather, but his tape is so much better than Dylan's. It's just, oh my god, oh my god, I didn't. Still need to pay for Crypto Zoo though. That's all me. Let's move on to the main event, quote unquote. Tommy Fury versus KSI. This one has a lot of drama around it, saying how this was rigged, this is a robbery, la la la. I just want to get this out of the way. This was an ass fight all around. Tommy Fury and KSI were both butt cheeks. It was basically like a hugging match. Who can hug the hardest? That's all they were doing. They're just grappling, clinching, everything. So it was an ass fight on both ends. And honestly, I don't even care enough to I don't even care enough to comment over it. That's how ass this event was. We need to stop giving these influencers a platform to box. Because it's just straight up robbery at this point. The only fight that is interesting now is Jake Paul versus KSI. Just because of the buildup of it. Just because of like the amount of beef that's involved in it. But any other influencer fight, fuck no. Do not pay for that shit, man. Only one you should pay for, maybe, but I think you should watch it illegally anyway, is Jake Paul versus KSI. And if that never happens, then this sport, influencer boxing, is done. Because I think after this event, everybody has realized how ass this is. Leave it to the Canelos. Leave it to the actual good ones. Don't leave it to these boys who make YouTube videos. You know I do, but I'm not a boxer. Yeah, I'm not even gonna comment on the KSI versus Tommy Fury. It was just an ass fight, and honestly can't be bothered with it. Even if you think KSI was robbed, I still don't care. That shit was a straight up snooze fest. That shit was like the average Dragon Ball episode. Ass. Anyway, support your boy in any type of way. You know, I could really use a subscribe, I could really use a like on this video. Leave a comment down below. I'm trying to buy a new mic right now, because you can see if you have ears. The mic I have right now is not really damn good. I'm using a Turtle Beach. Also trying to pay off this computer. Also trying to get a car too at this point. So if you could really help me out, you know, buy the merch too. Some more merch is coming soon. And yeah, Luffy and Nami on top. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I will shave my head on stream too. That's pretty much it for me. Buy the merch, Luffy and Nami on top. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.